2017 unanimous first team All-American, 2018 first team All-Pro, 2019 first team All-Pro, 2020 first team All-Pro, 2021 second team All-Pro, and then 2022-23 it was just Pro Bowl, but then back to 24 second team All-Pro, 2025 second team All-Pro. You're telling me that guy's the 99th
Wow.
best player in the NFL?
Yeah.
Hey,
Only one sack allowed in 25.
Bryce Young is one spot better than him, okay?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the guy
criminally.
that was another just I was looking at him thinking he shouldn't be on this list,
He
but
shouldn't be on the list at
not as
all.
egregious as
No.
Jordan Love. Beach.
Shaba.
Long time no see, my friends.
Yeesh.
True that, true that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nice hat.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back to another edition and another year of the Schlobcast. We're going to catch everyone up with the wild off season that it's been. A lot of people have moved around, joined new teams. Andy, do you want to get right into it with your hometown favorite team?
Yeah, Jalen Carter, 4 years, 152.
Highest paid. Yeah, it beat Anderson
Fifth,
Jr.'s.
I mean, well deserved. I mean, you knew it was going to happen in terms of the next person probably has to top the market. Arguably our best defensive player, young, ascending.
I
Love it.
remember when you drafted him. It was a wild night. That was the same night we got Anderson Jr. and CJ Stroud.
Yeah, he's, a top five defensive lineman in the league. You absolutely have to sign Jalen, the splash zone, Carter. Gotta sign him right up.
Love it.
Bread man, getting his bread.
Talking about the Rams. This offseason, they extended Stafford, and then they made some crazy defensive moves, traded for Myles Garrett, trying to get Aaron Donald out of retirement, and they
You
signed
want,
Trent
man,
McDuffie.
imagine you're a quarterback, and not only does Myles Garrett have a helmet off swinging it at you, but Aaron Donald has a helmet off
Double
swinging
swing
it.
Yeah.
off.
Just, my God, terrifying. I'm dead.
Yeah, just TKO immediately. Do you think Aaron Donald comes back to run it
Oh,
back? Does
no doubt,
Brandon
right?
Graham?
I think the Rams have to make it work. Even if he takes like the minimum, he has like a different minimum since he's played X amount of years and has all these different accolades and everything. He is like an expensive player just to take out of retirement who hasn't played in a little bit. So I don't know. I would think if he does, it's like from like week 6 on,
Mhm.
he decides that it's looking good. Let's do it.
Yeah, and they could start out like 0 and 3 or 4, something like that. It's like not worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
On the QB side, people that have changed teams. We had Kyler Murray go to the Vikings, Malik Willis go to the Dolphins, Tua go to the Falcons. We had Geno Smith go back to the Jets, and we had Kirk Cousins go to the Raiders.
Kyler, I feel like he's got nothing left to lose. How much has JJ McCarthy improved? We'll see.
Eh,
There's always a
not a
chance,
fan.
but I think it's his job to lose.
Tua and Penix will be they'll be fighting it out. And I think Tua's a better quarterback, but I don't know. That's just like rocking a hard place.
I've been trying to follow that situation. It does look like Tua actually has the edge just because Penix is still
Kind of banged.
coming back from his injury.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's close, but he's got the lead for right now.
Who cares?
Um, Kyle Pitts cares. Yeah,
Yeah, both
Bijan.
those guys got extensions. Just throw that in there. Pitts
Mhm.
and Drake London. We'll get to the receivers later. Malik Willis going to start, definitely. Gino going to probably start for the Jets.
Blah.
Kirk Cousins probably going to start for the Raiders with Mendoza sitting to start.
You guys agree with that? Just quickly, yes, no. I think I'm fine
Yeah.
with that. As soon as he
Yeah,
does bad, go to Mendoza.
sure. Why not? Try to learn something.
Yeah.
Be probably pretty rough if you do it right away. Brown starting QB, I don't know about that.
Do they even start a quarterback? Just Wildcat season.
Quinshon
It,
Judkins, gut feeling, July 28th, early week one prediction, Shador or Deshaun? Jeff.
I'd say you got to give Deshaun a chance. You're paying him all that money still, and then the minute it doesn't work out, you got Shador ready to go.
Feels like it does make sense. But Caleb?
I feel like Deshaun's better left-handed than Shador, so I would go with Deshaun. That's my all analysis. I really have no faith in Shador's hand.
If
Guy's not an NFL quarterback.
if that's Dylan Gabriel, I totally agree. I give Shador a little bit more credit.
Nah, I'd rather
Yeah,
have Gabriel.
no,
But I don't. But I
I don't
personally don't
want
like.
either of them.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like left-handed quarterbacks though. That's where Gabriel loses it for me.
Caleb, you want to talk
Quarterback,
about
yeah.
Sorsby?
Sorsby, yeah, bring him to Dallas, please. He would be awesome to just wait in the wings. That dude's got a freaking cannon. And whatever about the sports betting like that. He obviously wasn't manipulating games that he was a part of, and he'll be in the draft next year. Bring him to Dallas.
That surely has nothing to do with his ties to Cincinnati, right?
Well, I watched him a ton since he was the Cincy quarterback. Like the guy can throw it a freaking mile and like incredibly high up in the air too. It's like Rodgers. It doesn't look like he has this huge throwing motion or anything. When he goes back to wind up, it's just kind of this release that happens. And it's the same thing. Was definitely the best quarterback since Ritter.
Yeah, I think that's enough of
I mean,
that.
I trust
Sure.
the physical gifts, but I don't know if I just trust his judgment, but we'll see.
I don't want to be my bookie or take any Ben advice because he lost like tens of thousands of dollars. It sounded like.
Moving on. Running backs that moved around. We got Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs, David Montgomery to the Texans, Brees Hall got an extension, Pacheco to the Lions, Travis Etienne to the Saints, Gainwell to the Bucks, and Dowdle to the Steelers. Saints
Pacheco
kept
to the Lions.
Kamara,
Chris Rodriguez went to the Jags too.
went to the Jags. Yep. I'll say obviously Kenneth Walker is a big name, biggest name
Mm.
there,
Yeah,
Super Bowl MVP. But I think there's some other sneaky moves here. Like Gainwell to the Bucks could be huge.
Algier to the Cardinals.
Yeah,
that
that's
back,
interesting too
yeah,
after
that
they draft
yeah,
Love.
yeah, that backfield is a little crowded, and they still have James Conner and Trey Benson. Also, just the Monty move was kind of a little domino with Monty to Texans, so then Pacheco takes his spot, Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, some interesting spots there. We'll see. Pacheco obviously should probably be a number two guy. It's fine. Montgomery, I would assume, be the workhorse, but then they have that rookie.
Woody Marks.
Yeah,
Woody.
exactly.
I was gonna say, we also have B. Robinson going to the Falcons with
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson.
I don't know. What do
All
we
right.
think of these as the best move? I don't really understand the ETN to the Saints, but I guess they had
Um,
money to spend.
I get it only from the sense that Kamara is looking a little washed. The age is catching up.
Trajectory for like a guy's career, I think Gainwell going to the Bucks is pretty good because Bucky has been having some injury concerns,
Hmm.
so he might just fill right back in to a lead role like he had done in Pittsburgh. Kenneth Walker got a huge payday, so like I mean that's just good for him. And it really sucks for Charbonnet because he got injured right there at the end, and he should have been just this first in line now, but them taking Price kind of changed up that backfield too.
Also, maybe a smaller note, Rashad White
Oh
from the
yeah.
Bucks went to the Commanders.
Hmm.
This,
And he could be the starter in the end.
A lot of different things going around
uh,
for sure. The moving pieces. Let's move to some wide receivers. Andy, you want
yeah.
to
Let's
start it
start with
off?
a yeah, AJ Bitch. I mean Brown. Yeah, he was traded to the Pats.
See ya.
God, I
Diva, no more problems.
I
Read
was
your
trying to
book
vouch
somewhere
for him.
else.
I believed in you, AJ. He gave us a Super Bowl, no doubt, but then ultimately, wide receiver turns to diva.
Yeah, it just got weird. Just got really weird for a while. Even when they were on that winning streak and he like wasn't happy. I was just like, dude, just chill out. Whatever, got what he wanted, I guess, and you got a first round pick, so you can't be too upset. Romeo Dobbs signs the biggest deal of the offseason, like a 4 year, 70 mil deal with the Pats also. Now Drake May is loaded with two guys. DJ Moore got traded to the Bills. Mike Evans signs with the Niners. Wan'Dale Robinson went to the Titans. Jalen
Waddle,
Waddle went to the Broncos.
yeah,
And then a
yeah.
couple more extensions. Watson
Mhm.
extension with the Packers. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, we mentioned Smith and Jigba. So DJ Moore to the Bills, kind of a big deal. Right after Caleb Williams and him have that great year together, they ship him off. Mike Evans, we kind of saw that coming. Waddle to the Broncos is a little interesting.
They need it.
Broncos kind of trying to go all in. I feel like the Christian Watson was an overpay for sure. That guy's like been shaky at best.
With Dobbs leaving, it kind of opened the door for that.
I guess so, but he kind of just got lucky because I don't think he's like shown that he's
Well,
ready to be a true number one.
that old wide receiver room is a mess.
I mean, Dobbs had like one good year also last year, so I think that was an overpay.
They feel like they're all B receivers, kind of like
100%. Yeah, they're all
uh,
like number twos at
yeah,
best, and they're getting paid. They're
bumped
getting
up.
overpaid. But that's just the position they're in.
Yeah.
Running backs get underpaid. Like that Pacheco deal for Detroit was like 2 million, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Okay, any other comments about the receivers? Smith and
Um,
Jigba definitely deserving. Showed some promise. Kyle Pitts, Drake London, are we deserving? They're putting their money in those guys rather than Tua or
Holy,
a QB. They'll have dead money with Kirk Cousins for another year.
they're in the 27 QB draft, sweepstakes. So
Yeah.
get talent around these young dudes you're going to start bringing in. I meant to say beforehand in the running backs that Javonte Williams got signed to a $24 million extension too. So
mm,
Cowboys have a running back for a few years now,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Probably move on defense. We
see.
talked about Myles Garrett already and
Yeah.
Trent McDuffie.
Um,
Trey Hendrickson signs with the Ravens after his 1 year deal last year and the Crosby failed physical that sent him back to Vegas. Then Dexter
Maybe
Lawrence was
soon to
traded to
Dallas.
the
We'll
Bengals.
see.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't credit like him not getting traded somewhere else now. It's
So
like
it's
on the
July
table.
28th, and today there were a bunch of different beat reporters close or adjacent to the Cowboys that were saying like everyone needs to stay tuned over the next 24 hours because some stuff that they're trying to get some things to go down. So I think Jerry realizes that he's gonna die soon and he has to make real moves. So we'll see. Could just be a big smokescreen.
Interesting.
probably is.
Sean Gary traded to the Cowboys. Good move. Grenard went to the Eagles. A couple other guys got paid. Derwin James, Will Anderson Jr., Jalen Splash Zone Kata.
Breadman.
You've ended it.
I think those are all deserving for sure. Hendrickson to the Ravens was, I feel like, kind of some other moves that precipitated other moves, basically. Some other big names still unsigned. Defense will stay with that. Joey Bosa, Bobby Wagner, Von Miller, Trayvon Diggs, Jadeveon Clowney still don't have a team yet. We'll see
Okay,
what
yeah.
injuries happen at camp, and we'll see those guys fall. A couple big wide receivers still out there: Stephon Diggs, Debo, Tyreek Hill, Dead Leg. Some good names there. I'm kind of surprised that Bobby Wagner hasn't found a team. Like, is he really just holding out for a lot of money or what? Like, is he or is he that old already? I understand Von Miller might be getting up there, but like Debo and those other guys still got plenty of
I think
stuff
they're
in the
looking more
tank.
for contenders or exact fit because they've already made their money. They're not too worried about that, I think.
I'd say that's enough time talking about those guys. Let's move on to our new segment. Andy, you want to take the lead?
Well, since the NFL actually is doing their NFL Top 100 series this year, obviously for the 2026 season, we're just going to give our properly rated, our overrated, and our underrated picks. So I think the list so far we're about halfway through. So from picks 100 down to roughly 50, we're going to pick our properly rated, overrated, and underrated player. Caleb, I guess, do you want to start first with your properly rated player?
Properly rated at number 60, Brock Bowers, the tight end from the Raiders. He's obviously like number one or number two when it comes to tight end. I don't know if you're starting an NFL franchise, he's, the second pick for a team, but he might be a third or a fourth, depending on what kind of offense and skill sets you might be wanting to put together on offense. So he's definitely a perennial player. I think he's properly rated. If he was higher, like last year, he was like number 20 something. That's just outrageous. He's a good tight end, but he needs to. If he was on like a great team, it could be a lot different. But Brock Bowers properly rated
60.
60.
I
60.
like it.
How many games did he play last year?
Uh,
I think a good amount. He got on the Pro Bowl again,
Oh, he
so
did.
enough
Okay.
to qualify.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why I thought he was injured more. Okay.
he played in 12.
Any quick thoughts from you, Jeff?
No, I think it's a good move. Proper. I think 24, whatever he was last year, is way too high for sure.
So solid. He's like one of
Yeah,
those, they say lunch pail guy. He just does everything you want and more.
two
Um,
lunch.
two
Yeah,
lunch pails.
I'll
So,
go. Properly rated. I'm going to stick with defense.
okay.
Derwin James at 50. I think that's fair. He was 46 last year. Definitely top 50 player, top 20 defensive player.
I can't argue with that. If anything, for me, it would be underrated.
What year did the Chargers move? Is he one of the last San Diego
No,
Chargers?
he's LA only.
Okay.
He was one of the first LA draft
Okay.
picks, I'm pretty sure.
It's a the second round because he was drafting like 2018, I think. Yeah, great
Solid.
player. I think you're correct with properly rated.
Cool. All right, Andy,
Okay.
take it away.
Of all the three options, I felt like the properly rated was the hardest one to choose. I went back and forth, but I actually just ended up going with Devonte Adams. The consistency is what I thought of. He's ranked 53, so given his age and everything, I think that's properly rated, if not maybe slightly underrated. Other than his rookie year, basically 60 catches minimum. Last year, he led the league in touchdowns, 14. So many thousand-yard seasons, so just so consistent and with different teams. Obviously, he had Aaron Rodgers for a while, but he did it on the Raiders, doing it on the Rams. My
Yeah,
properly rated is Devonte
I like
Adams.
that.
I actually was
Sure.
thinking about him too. Uh,
My honorable mention was CD Lamb at 55,
didn't want to be a
properly
homer,
rated.
but I mean, my overrated, and it's not because the team he plays for, but come on. Jordan Love, number 72, quarterback.
My honorable mention.
Yeah, just no. One, he had a bad year. It was not a great year. He's had a good year in 2023. And then this past year, he made this list because he beat the Lions and the Bears back to back in like November or something. He was number 68 last year, so he moved down 4 spots. Even then, overrated. He was lucky to find the Packers when he did with Aaron Rodgers on the way out. He's like a bottom half quarterback. So Jordan Love, overrated, 72.
I agree. Like I said, I had an honorable mention.
I like it. I'm going to stick with the same category there. Bo Nix at 59. Just come on, man.
59 so high.
He's above a lot of other quarterbacks too that I consider definitely better than him. Don't have a lot to say. I just think that's too high for a really young guy that's had one decent season.
That's
Totally.
that's a really good one, actually. Uh,
Andy, you're overrated.
my overrated, as much as I didn't want to, has some bias, but my overrated is Caleb Williams.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So obviously he deserves to be better than Bo Nix, but and he did improve significantly from his rookie year. It's still to me, I need to see more for him to be that high.
He's above Trevor Lawrence, Bo Nix, Jalen Hurts,
Baker.
He was
Love,
seventh,
Lamar Jackson. Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
passing yards seventh, passing touchdowns sixth. Okay, interceptions he was tied for 12th. Quarterback rating he was 16th. I don't know. I need to see a little bit
Yeah,
more.
Hmm.
totally agree. I liked him. He was an honorable mention for me. Okay, I'll start with the underrated. I just mentioned him since we're sticking with quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson at 69, I think is way too low for sure. Yeah, they didn't have a great year again, but he's down 67 spots. He was ranked second, but
Yeah,
that's
really, well, he was injured
criminally
a little
underrated.
bit. He was injured for a portion of the season, but yeah, he's like an MVP. He's like top 5 MVP votes. How is he
Hmm.
down that low? That's who I had too. So he swooped in and took mine, but I have a backup. Also a quarterback. I was actually choosing between this person and Josh Jacobs because I think Josh Jacobs is pretty low at 74. But Baker at 77 is like
Yeah, I like that too.
he was a
Baker.
little banged up a tiny bit, but man, that guy will just for his like size and stature, he just goes off. And he's just super tough. He's like always taking the hit and then just being, a man's man out there. So yeah, 77 Baker Mayfield on the underrated for me.
I
He's
love that
also
one.
down 27 spots from last year. Do we think 50 is more fair for Baker? That's where he was at last year. Maybe that's a little high.
And we'll see. He
Uh,
loses Mike Evans this year too.
yeah, we'll see what he can do with the young guys.
Okay, so my underrated player, I did for sure look at Lamar Jackson. So he is in my honorable mentions. I went with Quentin Nelson, the guard
Nice.
from Colts, number 99. Let me just read some quick stats for y'all. 2017 unanimous first team All-American, 2018 first team All-Pro, 2019 first team All-Pro, 2020 first team All-Pro, 2021 second team All-Pro, and then 2022-23 it was just Pro Bowl, but then back to 24 second team All-Pro, 2025 second team All-Pro. You're telling me that guy's the 99th
Wow.
best player in the NFL?
Yeah.
Hey,
Only one sack allowed in 25.
Bryce Young is one spot better than him, okay?
Yeah,
That's
that's
a guy
criminally.
that was another just I was looking at him thinking he shouldn't be on this list,
He
but
shouldn't be on the list at
not as
all.
egregious as
No.
Jordan Love.
And then one more thing to point, he's only 30 for offensive line still. That's in his prime.
Nice. Well, let me read the recap here. My picks properly rated Brock Bowers at 60, overrated Jordan Love at 72, and underrated 77 Baker Mayfield. For Andy, his properly rated is 53, Devontae Adams, overrated number 51 Caleb Williams, and underrated 99 Quentin Nelson. Hefe properly rated number 50 Derwin James, overrated number 59 Bo Nix, and underrated number 68 Lamar Jackson, which I think those are three pretty solid lists.
Another
Sorry for trashing
underrated
your team, but
defensive shout out for Aziz Al-Shaair at 92.
There you go.
Definitely underrated for, in my opinion. He's like top 3 or 4 player on the Texans.
The only thing
yeah,
90s in him is his hit power.
Yeah,
99.
but his like cerebral is like ridiculous. So
Yeah.
he's kind of underrated. Another guy I had overrated was Cortland Sutton at 68. Shouldn't even be on the list at all. Other Broncos shove
he
in.
wrong you in fantasy or something.
No, I just
Just a
don't like the
Bronco. Just a
Broncos.
Broncos and
Yeah,
Sean
just
Payton.
never like them. No matter
Well,
who is the coach, who's the quarterback, I just will never like them.
my shout out is linebacker Miami Dolphins Jordan Brooks, 67. I'll be honest, it's one of the few players I don't know much about, so I thought it was a little high, but
The dudes know about him, the guys in the league, so
there you go.
that's what you need.
We'll be back in like a few weeks. I think they finish this out, so we'll do a 1 through 50 also
Part
and
two.
do the
Yeah.
same thing. And then we'll do some division breakdowns as the training camps begin and rosters get finalized. And then we'll have
Mhm.
our weekly breakdowns and picks coming at you this year. Super exciting.
See you
Shalavish.
guys all soon.
Shabalabish. Shabalabish.
Bye-bye.